Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. We are once again back with another Am I the Asshole video from Reddit. This one is Am I the Asshole for siding with my sister when my mom requests her to pick a specific baby name? Now, here's the thing. Just from the title alone, I don't think the sister is an asshole. Because the thing is, the parents who are having the kid are the only ones who should be naming said kid. Now, if said parents acquiesce to their parents to the child name that they chose, that's fine, because they believe that the name that the now grandma chose is one that they like and want to use. That's fine. But you can't expect your kids to choose the name that you want for them to name their kid. So let's see what this has to say. I, 20 female, have an older sister, Allison, 26 female. Allison is pregnant with she and her husband's first child. They found the baby was a girl, and obviously everyone is super happy for them. My mom, 52 female, had made her preferences for a name quite known as soon as they announced it was a girl. She wants them to name the baby after my late grandmother, her mother. My grandmother passed away around 6 years ago because of a heart attack. Well, that's sad. And she was a lovely lady. Everyone in my family loved her very much, especially my mom. Now, like I said before, if Allison and her husband choose to use her mom's name, or chooses to use the name that her mom requested, that's fine. But Allison's mom cannot force her to use that name because it's not her kid. It's Allison's kid. Let's continue on. Allison recently told me and mom that they decided on a name, Sienna Ingrid Smith. That's actually a pretty nice name. Fake surname for privacy reasons, obviously. My mom got this look on her face, and when Allison asked her what was wrong, my mom said she wanted Allison to name the baby after our grandmother. Just to say, my grandmother's name was Queenie. Nothing against the grandmother, but that's I don't think that's a good name to give a kid. That just sounds like a name that would get her picked on and bullied. So, yeah, I'd say Sienna is a much better name than Queenie. Allison said that she and her husband talked about it and they really like the name Sienna. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing the name Sienna correctly and want to use it. My mom started saying how it would be a lovely way to honor grandma, since she was a saint and hardworking person everyone in our family looked up to. And that grandma, I fucked up the line where I was reading, and that grandma's memory could live on. It's a nice sentiment to want to give your kid's name of the either the parent or the grandma to help keep the memory of said parent or grandparent alive. But honestly, I have to side with the Allison and her sister and Allison's husband for not wanting to name their child Queenie, because maybe back then it was a fine name to have, but in today's society, I don't know if they're in America, obviously, but in today's world, Queenie just sounds like a name that would get you relentlessly picked on. So I think Sienna is a much better choice. She looked at me as though she expected me to back her up, and I just said that Allison can name the baby what she wants. This was obviously not the answer my mom was hoping for, and she gave up after realizing she was outnumbered in this. I then tried to say that if I ever have a daughter, I'd think about naming her Queenie. I really wouldn't. I did not say that to make my mom feel better. I've actually always really liked the name. Kudos to you. And I was quite close to my grandmother too. My mom just said, "But you might not have a daughter." She was pretty quiet for the rest of the conversation. I mean, I get hoping for a certain name, especially after a very dear loved one. But I think Allison has the right to name the baby Sienna, or whatever she wants. Am I wrong? I do kind of feel bad for my mom because she looked sad. Now, no, the sister is not the asshole in this because, for one, it's not their mother's child. It is Allison's child, and she and her husband, since Allison is the one that birthed the child and the husband is the one that helped make the child, they have every right to decide what to name the child. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, it's fine if you acquiesce to the mother in naming the child what the mother has suggested. That is fine, and it's if you like the name and want to give the child the name, that's perfectly fine. Now, the mother may be sad or disappointed or whatever. She'll eventually get over it because she's going to love her grandchild either way. At least I hope she will. But you can't expect everyone to agree with your request to name your daughter's child what you want your daughter to name the child. Now, I don't think she's the asshole. I mean, sucks for the mom, but Queenie? I got nothing against the person or anything. It's just the name Queenie. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's just I feel as though that name would get the person picked on a lot. So I don't think Queenie would be a good name to give the child, or any child for that matter. But Sienna Ingrid, whatever the actual last name is, I think Sienna Ingrid is a good first and middle name. I think that's perfect. So, yeah. I think it is not the asshole. So, I would like to know what you all think of this. Do you believe that the sister is the asshole? Do you believe she's not the asshole? Do you think that it's all right to acquiesce to the parent to give the child the name that the parent suggested? Is it not okay? Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'd like to know what you all think. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for more. I post 3 days a week. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.